Okay, hello, and this is our first ever Let's Play series in which me and my wife have been playing Better Than Wolves. We're up to version 4.16 for 16, and this is the little farm that we've built here. This is our windmill, and this is our dung farm. I'll show you that in a bit. This is our turntable, which we use to create pottery. This is our recently built kiln. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. This water wheel here is powering this turntable, which is powering a gear on and off to pump a bellows into a hibachi and make this into a place where you can cook some pottery. I guess I'll start by showing you kind of what we got going on here. This is our little home where we sleep. This is our enchantment room. These are my poorly built stairs, but they get the job done here. So here's what we got. Currently we have a windmill out there powering this gearbox, and the power going all the way down to the bottom where we have a millstone. And this one is just basically powering this saw. So if you haven't played Better Than Wolves yet, the saw allows you to cut wood into various different pieces, which can be used to build functioning devices, and also I guess decorations as well. Anyway, so out of that we got some molding, we got some corners, we got some siding, and then when you put molding here, I don't think you, oh, there we go. Oh, we got gears. Interesting. I didn't even know that. And what happens if we put gears there? Nothing. Okay. Sweet. So yeah, so that one windmill that is not powering the saw is coming down here, and it's powering this millstone, but it's also going into here in a roundabout kind of way, and it's I'll show you what's going on here. And it's providing power down through here into this turntable, which is then causing a current to run into this gearbox, which will then power it on and off, causing it to blow into a hibachi, which makes a stewing pot into a rendering device. And with this switch here, I can turn the gear on, the gearbox, permanently, and then it goes back to a regular stewing pot. Anyways, that's our stewing pot slash rendering device, and that's all we got here in this house. And out here we got this water wheel, which powers this turntable. And if you put clay on there, you'll see that it will turn clay into any number of different devices. This is a pot. This, I'm not really sure what that is. That's an urn. And that's just a block there. make, I think this is a crucible, I'm not sure. I don't have room for it. Here, let me just get some space. Put this here. Some flowers back. Some rotten meat in there. Put some pink dye in there. This. And right now it's called unfired pottery. But if we put it in here, you'll notice that it'll change. And then eventually it'll come out as a as the object it should be. It takes a little bit. I think the bigger they are, the longer they take. I'm not sure. Here we go. Now that's a crucible. Awesome. Not exactly sure what a crucible is for at the moment, so that gearbox, that windmill is powering this gearbox, which powers this, and it powers this hopper that right now has soul sand in it, but it's also collecting dung from our dung factory. And I'm just going to take a quick nap here and I'll show you the rest. Oh, I love napping, but now in the newest version of Better Than Wolves, there's no more napping. You're basically too troubled to sleep. He got rid of beds, which some people like, some people don't like, but primarily I think it's going to be cool if he made it. So yeah, here are our dogs, and what they do is we feed them, they poop, and then their dung, if I throw a gear in here, you'll see that the gear will float down there, bamp, and it'll go into the hopper that's there. And basically what's going on here is we have just a bunch of blocks that they're kind of floating on. And that's an obsidian block, which I've been dying to get rid of actually. I placed it there by mistake, and there it goes. And yep. And then I usually feed them from up here, but what we got here is we got just a current. I'll throw a ceramic clay block in there so you can see it. Just flows down. Oh, that one's gonna stay there, I think. Maybe. Nope, there it goes. Excellent. And then from up here, we just feed them. So, and that's steaks. Here, just gonna drop it. Oh, missed them. And then they eat them. And after they eat, they poop. At least that's what I've been told. I haven't actually seen it. That's kind of what happens. There we go. We want to automate that process one day, but not yet. Anyways, yeah, so then you just go down here, you're going to see, I guess some of these things aren't collected by, oh, because the soul sand is there, that's why. Oh, so I'm probably losing all that dung too. There we go. If I throw the gear now over there, it'll go bump into the hopper. Yes. Excellent. And it's powered, the hopper, by this gearbox. So just so you can see that. It works. Oh, that's a chest. There we go. So yeah, that goes from there to there. And then this one over here just basically goes to the, down here to the hopper, which is in there. Yep. And that's that part. So yeah, this process here is, what you see that we have here is we got this turntable. This redstone torch is being rotated. Every time it hits this, it shoots electricity there, and when it stops, there's no more electricity, no more power. And then what you get is, how do I get out of here now? Can I do that? That's gonna work. Anyways. Nice set. So yeah, that's kind of what we got going on here. That's a mob trap I'm working on. That we're working on. And that's what we got going on so far. We have some sugar cane, some hemp, some wheat. We got our sheep. And we have our cows over here. And we started building some vine traps over there, but we haven't gone that far. Kind of starting the chicken farm. And this is pretty much it. Well, hopefully we'll keep making more videos and showing you our progress. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. Peace out.